and maybe you're about to log in on your phone as well. There you are. Can you hear us okay, Commissioner Johnson?
I can hear you now.
Great. That's what I thought. I knew you were about to log in like that. So you do have a quorum if whenever you're ready. I've got about 1:32. If you'd like us to go ahead and start live streaming, we can do that.
Yes, go ahead.
Great. Thank you. Linda, can you go ahead and confirm for us when it is live?
Linda saying anything, she's muted.
I think it's just taking a second. Sometimes it just takes a minute to cycle all the way through. Is it live now, Linda?
Live.
Thank you very much. Okay, we are ready to go when you are.
Okay, I'd like to welcome everyone to the NGO Appropriations Committee meeting for September the 9th at 1:30. Roll call, please.
Commissioner Johnson.
Present.
Commissioner Hopkins.
Here.
Commissioner Cawthorn. Commissioner Gage Watts.
Present.
Commissioner Epperson.
Present.
And Commissioner Lazarus.
Here.
All right, I'm counting 5 of 6 members present and 1 absent. That is a quorum.
Okay. I'll ask Commissioner Epperson if he would do the Pledge of Allegiance. I would do the invocation. Let us all pray. Dear Heavenly Father, we come to you once again, thanking you for this opportunity. Father, we ask that you would guide our minds and our hearts in the appropriate manner to service our NGOs. Father, we ask that you would also keep an active eye and cover our U.S. citizens, our military, our men in blue, our women in blue, and protect them as they protect us. These things we ask in your Son, Jesus' name, amen.
Of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you.
Okay. You ready to go ahead and move on? The next item on the agenda is agenda additions. I'm not aware of any agenda additions today unless the chairman or anybody has some. No? Okay, then at this point, it would be appropriate if y'all would like to consider a motion to approve consideration of the items under Louisiana Revised Statutes 42:17.1.
So moved.
Okay, I thought I heard on that as a motion by Todd, second by Stormy.
It was moved by Stormy. It doesn't matter. That's
Oh.
fine.
Perfect.
Is
That's fine.
Mr. Burrell a member?
No.
Okay, well, I'll make the motion.
I'm
and
sorry,
Ms.
I thought I
White
heard.
second.
Okay, I think I've got a motion from Commissioner Gage Watts, a second from Commissioner Epperson. Does that sound right?
That'll work.
All right. All right. And did y'all want to do a roll call or Commissioner Johnson's audio is not coming through? I'm
Yes.
sorry.
You can do a roll call.
Okay. Commissioner Johnson.
Yes, present.
What this is for the to approve the agenda. So that's a yay.
Okay, yes.
Or yes.
Yes.
Todd.
Yes.
Sorry. Commissioner Cawthorn. Commissioner Gage Watts.
Yes.
Commissioner Epperson.
Yes.
And Commissioner Lazarus.
Yes.
All right, that passes with 5 in support and 1 absent. That motion carries. At this point in time, there's no action required, but just to call to your attention, this is where the certificate of teleconference is located. And that brings us to public comments, where citizens who address the committee are asked to fill out a comment card either online before the meeting or they're able to call in. We did not receive any, at least I did not receive any requests for comments before the meeting. If Michelle or Linda, if you received any separately, please let us know at this time. If not, then if you'd like, I'll go ahead and give the phone number out. So if anybody would like to call in, this is the appropriate time that callers may call in for public comments.
Go ahead and give the number out.
Great. That number is 318-226-6596. Again, that's 318-226-6596. And how long would you like to give them?
30 seconds would be fine.
Okay. Again, that number is 318-226-6596. If anybody is trying to call.
Callers, Mr. Everson.
Yeah, well, I'm not seeing any coming through. You said you don't have any either, correct, Linda?
That's correct.
Great. Okay, it's been 30 seconds. Would you like to move to the next item?
Next item, please.
Okay, that brings us to new business, where your primary item is to discuss appropriation process and funding for NGOs regarding the 2022 budget cycle. There is an attached list of applications there. And let us know if you have any questions.
Okay. I'm hoping that everyone on the committee was able to pull the spreadsheet to look at it ahead of time. I do have a question for finance, Stephanie. What is the target number for this year? The budget number for Riverboat Fund anticipated?
Good afternoon, Commissioner Johnson. This is Haley.
Oh, okay. I didn't know you was on.
Yeah, I'm here. The target number for Riverboat, what I would like to see is to keep it around 550. As y'all know, the Riverboat revenues have been on a steady decline due to COVID, and now with the smoking ban, we're anticipating another decline. The fund balance in the Riverboat Fund is around $900,000. We also have preset expenses in there for the summer employment program and other things, such as just the administrative costs, auditing costs that already account to about $300,000 of the revenues that we're expecting. So just not to dip into fund balance anymore, it needs to stay around 550.
Okay. All right. I guess we'll go and make some recommendations and see where we at as far as the number, and then see if we have to go and trim some more stuff. I basically, what normally I do is go line by line, come up with a number, and then see where we at. I didn't get a chance to have this by Excel, so I could have been plugging numbers in. So I don't have a total based on some projections. First one that is actually a request is the American Millennium Project for $25,000. They're a recommendation from the committee.
Mr. President, is A Quiet Place in the Woods is not first?
Quiet Place in the Wood has not applied. If you look at the spreadsheet in the green 2022 agency request, is blank. So I'm assuming that they either didn't apply or they kind of late turning in their information.
And just as a point of information for anybody who may have printed out the spreadsheet that is attached or was distributed on letter size paper, it's not going to have that 2022. It's formatted for a legal size sheet. So
So we
in
do
the
that then, because I don't have it.
just in the event that that may have happened, I thought I should mention that.
So,
Okay.
So they did not request funding for 2022?
As of today, no.
And probably because they haven't been able to do what they usually do as far as the after school and summer programs because of COVID. They probably have not used their money from last year even.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. So first one up is American Millennium Project. For the second time, is there a request?
Mr. Chairman, although I'm not on
Yes.
your committee, we do sit in and I wanted to ask a question about this spreadsheet. There's no way of getting that information because I printed out. I mean, y'all put it online.
Commissioner Burrell, I hate to interrupt, but I did send this to you, and it is attached to the agenda right now as well. If you'd like to call it up either of those places, I sent it to you by email, and so you may have it there.
Is that on my phone or on my iPad?
I think I sent it to your iPad.
Okay. Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Okay. Third time, American Millennium Project. Any recommendation from the committee? All right, 0 for now. Next one that's on the list is basic necessities. They requested 15,000. Is there a recommendation from the committee? Commissioner Hopkins.
Question. I've got a problem where it says region, clients in the region area. I thought this is Caddo Parish only.
The region area.
And basic necessities, it says to provide specific items, low income in the Arklatex region.
Yeah, it's only supposed to be for Caddo Parish, so
Okay.
maybe they include Caddo and the other ones, and they're gonna fund the other ones some other kind of way. But if there's no recommendation from the committee, then it'll be 0. Going once, twice, 3 times, 0. The next one would be Bernstein Development Incorporation. In the past, we've done 20,000.
I'll make the motion for 20,000.
I second. Got a motion for 20,000 for Bernstein and a second. Did this pass by acclamation? If so, shake your head or say yes, if I can't see you.
Yes.
Okay, Mr. Clerk, that passes by acclamation.
Thank you.
Next one would be Boy Scouts of America.
Mr. Chair, okay.
Okay, yes, I'll make the motion for 20,000.
Second.
Been moved by Commissioner Gage Washington, seconded by Commissioner Lazarus for the 20,000 for the Boy Scouts of America. Commissioner Hopkins.
I'd like to make a
Your hand up.
substitute motion for 15,000.
Okay.
I second.
We got a
the
motion.
15,000.
All right. We got a substitute motion for 15,000 by Commissioner Hopkins and seconded by Commissioner Epperson. Any questions on that? Does 15,000 pass by acclamation? Shake your head or say yes.
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 If I can't see you.
I would like to vote on
one.
Okay, roll call.
Okay, this is for the 15,000. Commissioner Johnson,
Yes.
Commissioner Hopkins,
Yes.
Commissioner Cawthorn, Commissioner Dage Watts,
Yes.
Commissioner Epperson,
Yes.
and Commissioner Lazarus.
Yes.
All right, so that carries with 5 in support and 1 absent.
All right. Next one up is Cattle Council on Aging.
So move for the request
Second.
2,000.
Been moved by Commissioner Gage Watts and seconded by Commissioner Hopkins for the 100,000. Does it pass by acclamation?
Yes.
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 Okay. Got that, Mr. Clerk? Passes by acclamation.
I do, thank you.
Next one is Catholic Charities of North Louisiana. Going once,
I'll make the
going
motion.
twice.
I'm making the motion for 10,000. Is that the requested amount?
The requested amount is 20, but we've been giving them 10.
Okay, I'll
I
make the motion.
second the 10.
10,000.
Been moved by Commissioner Gage Watts, seconded by Commissioner Epperson for the 10,000. Does that pass by acclamation?
Yes.
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 Okay. Next one would be Cedar Grove CDC. For 15, requested amount is 15,000. Going once, twice.
We normally give is 5,000. 2020.
On my list, I got 0.
Yeah, we didn't give anything last year.
Nothing last year. I think
No.
I see it was adopted for 5,000. Am I reading that incorrectly?
I think their request was
5,000, but it wasn't actually paid. I see.
Yeah, we gave 5,000 in 2020, but it wasn't actually, it wasn't paid. And then 2021, they didn't request anything.
But they made a request this year for 2022.
Yes.
May I ask what is the reason it wasn't paid last year, Ms. Haley?
Without having their file in front of me, I can only assume 2020 wasn't paid due to the COVID pandemic and them not having their camps. And then in 2021, they didn't get anything. And then here we are in 2022.
Okay, thank you.
We have an outstanding report due. They had some changes in leadership. And I know the last executive director has recently passed away. So hopefully they've gotten it to, they will have an opportunity to get that together and submit that before any other funds are released.
Okay, thank you, Attorney Frazier.
You're welcome.
So basically, they're not eligible right now.
Right.
Correct.
Okay.
Okay, can I make a motion on providing the allocated $5,000 request until the actual documents are received?
It ought to be
Commissioner
happening
Gage?
anyway, but you're,
I was
Is that a
just, I
second,
was just,
Commissioner?
Everybody start talking at the same time. Okay.
Okay, so did Stormy's motion get a second on the 5,000? All right. So
I
that
see
one dies
Mr.
for lack
Bryant's
of a second.
hand up, Mr. Chairman.
That's Bryant. Okay, Ms. Bryant, you need to say something?
No, I didn't. It was my hand.
Yeah. Okay. So that one died for lack of a second. Next item would be Christian Services Program.
Christian Services
Move,
Program.
move for 25,000.
I'll second.
Been moved by Commissioner Epperson for 25,000, seconded by Commissioner Gage Watts. Does this pass by acclamation?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
It does a good job with
Mr.
that
Clerk?
program.
Yes, it does.
Mr. Clerk, that passes by acclamation.
Thank you.
The next one is Community Foundation of North Louisiana. Going once, twice, three times, zero.
I
Huh?
made the motion for 12.5.
Second.
Been moved by Commissioner Gage Watts, seconded by Commissioner Epperson for 12,500 for Community Foundation of North Louisiana.
Yeah, that's to provide the early
Does that
child.
pass?
Yes.
Okay. Does that pass by acclamation?
One no vote.
Okay. So roll call, Mr. Clerk.
I'm sorry, I was muted. This is for 12,500 for Community Foundation. Commissioner Johnson,
Yes.
Commissioner Hopkins,
No.
Commissioner Cawthorn, Commissioner Gage Watts,
Yes.
Commissioner Epperson,
Yes.
and Commissioner Lazarus.
Yes.
All right, that motion carries with 4 in support, 1 in opposition, and 1 absent.
Next one is Common Ground Community.
Common Grounds request for, I'll make the motion for 5,000.
Okay.
Okay.
Make a substitute motion for 3,500.
Second.
Been moved by the chair, seconded by Commissioner Hopkins for 3,500. Does that pass by acclamation?
Yes.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you,
That
sir.
passes by. That passes by acclamation, Mr. Clerk. Next one would be Compassion for Lives.
I'll make the motion for 5,000.
Second.
Been moved by Commissioner Gage Watts, seconded by Commissioner Epperson for 5,000. Does that pass by acclamation?
Yes.
Yes.
That passes by acclamation, Mr. Clerk. Next one would be Phi Delta Kappa, Beta Alpha Chapter. I'll make a motion for 5,000 on that one.
Did you? I don't see that
We
one.
don't have an agency
have to see-
request.
That
What-
one is supposed to be.
It's listed as National Sorority of Phi Delta Kappa, so it's down in the end.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
it moved.
That
Okay.
was a crunch and we had to
All
make a spreadsheet.
Okay.
Okay.
won't say
That one
that's-
moved. Okay, my bad.
Yeah,
I'll wait till
yeah.
we get to that one then.
And
Weird.
yeah, that was an error on our side. We've got it corrected though.
Okay. Okay. I'll wait till we get to that end then, if that's the case. So next one I have would be
Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated.
no, they didn't request anything, I don't think. Nope. They didn't request anything.
That's correct.
So the next one would be Expanding Young Minds. Yeah. Expanding Young Minds.
Make the motion for 4,000.
That's
I
second.
second that. Been moved by Commissioner Gage Watts, seconded by Commissioner Johnson. Does that pass by acclamation?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Mr. Clerk, does pass by acclamation? The next one would be Extension of Excellence.
This the first
Going
time?
once?
This is their first
Yeah,
time?
it's first time. Yes.
I'll make
Going once.
I'll make a motion for 10,000.
Second.
All right. It's been moved by Commissioner Gage White, second by Commissioner Everson for 10,000 for Extension of Excellence. Does that pass by acclamation?
Yes.
All right. And if you get tired of nodding your head, you can throw your finger up.
Just throw the right one.
Mr. Clerk, yeah, Mr. Clerk, that passes by acclamation.
Got it.
The next one we have is Food Bank of Northwest Louisiana, requesting 100,000. I'll make the motion for the 100,000.
Second.
Second.
I think that passes by acclamation and seconded by almost everybody.
Yeah.
Or Commissioner Everson. The next one I got is Girl Scouts of Louisiana.
Make the motion for 5,000, 10,000, sorry,
5,000.
10,000.
Okay. Got a motion, and I'll second the 10,000. Got a motion for 10,000, second by the chair. Motion by Commissioner Gage Watts for 10,000 for Girl Scouts of America. Does that pass by acclamation?
Yes.
What did we
Yes.
end up doing for Boy Scouts? Can I ask that? I forgot.
15,000.
Okay. So never mind, I've already talked.
Mr. Chair,
So, yes.
on the Girl Scouts of Louisiana Pines to the Gulf, is that the one? I thought I heard him say Girl Scouts of America.
Not the Girl Scouts of Louisiana, but it's the Pines of the Gulf.
Okay, all right.
That's correct.
Todd, was that a yes on the by acclamation or
Yeah, that's fine. Yes.
no? Okay. So that's 10,000 for that, Mr. Clerk, by acclamation.
Got it.
Next one I got is Goodwill Industries of North Louisiana.
$15,000.
7,500.
Second.
What was that, Commissioner Epps?
Move for 7,500.
Okay. And you second that, Commissioner Gage Watts?
Yes.
They've been moved by Commissioner Everson, seconded by Commissioner Gage Watts. 7,500 for Goodwill Industries of Northwest Louisiana. Does that pass by acclamation?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Mr. Clerk, that passes by acclamation. The next one is Grace Community Outreach Ministries. I move for $7,500. Well, I'll take the 5,000. Been moved by Commissioner Esson for 5,000, seconded by the chair. Does that pass by acclamation?
Yes.
Yes.
All right. Okay. Next one would be Holy Angels Residential Facility.
Move for 15,000.
Second on 15.
All right. Been moved by Commissioner Hopkins, seconded by Commissioner Epperson for 15,000 for Holy Angels Residential Facility. Does that pass by acclamation?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. 15,000 for that one, Mr. Clerk.
Got it.
Next one is Hope Connections.
Move for 15,000.
Make a motion.
Second on 15.
Then moved by Commissioner Gage Watts for 15,000, second by Commissioner Evers. That passed by acclamation.
Yes.
Yes.
All right. Next one is image changes. Make a motion for 20,000.
Second.
Then moved by the chair, seconded by Commissioner Gage Watts for 20,000. Does that pass by acclamation?
Yes.
That's fine.
Yes.
Okay. All right, Mr. Clerk, that passes by acclamation for 20,000. Next one is Inner City Entrepreneur Institute.
Mr. Chairman,
Yes.
just input there, although I don't have a vote. I think part of this was increased, that's the way I understood it, because they're still trying to play catch up from COVID. They had applied for 20, I think it was 20, and now 25, and they received 5. Although they still had a program, they had a smaller program, but there were other expenses that they are still trying to get out of. So that is what I understand, since I'm no longer employed by the program. I know about the program, and I still work with them.
Okay. We did give them some ARP funds too, though.
Yeah, but the way I understand from Haley, that based on her formula, that they may not even get that based on the criteria.
Okay.
Mr. Chairman, I'd like to move for 30.
I'll second.
Moved by Commissioner Epperson, seconded by Commissioner Gage Watts for 30,000 for ICE. Does that pass by acclamation?
I'd like to move.
Commissioner Hopkins.
I would like to make a motion for 15,000.
Substitute motion?
Yes, please.
Okay.
Second.
That one died. Okay. Got a substitute motion for 15,000 by Commissioner Hopkins, seconded by Commissioner Lazarus. We'll go with the substitute motion first to vote, and then we'll go to the main motion if that one does not pass. Roll call on the substitute motion.
Okay, on the substitute motion, we've got Commissioner Johnson.
No.
Okay, Commissioner Hopkins,
Yes.
Commissioner Cawthorn, Commissioner Gage Watts,
No.
Commissioner Epperson,
No.
and Commissioner Lazarus.
Yes.
Okay, that motion fails. It's got 2 in support, 3 in opposition, and 1 absent.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
So that brings us to the original motion, which is a $30,000 motion. You want me to go ahead and do that roll call?
Yes.
Great. Okay, Commissioner Johnson,
Yes.
Commissioner Hopkins,
Yes.
Commissioner Cawthorn, Commissioner Gage Watts,
Yes.
Commissioner Epperson,
Yes.
and Commissioner Lazarus.
Yes.
All right, that motion carries with 5 in support and 1 absent.
Haley, can you give me a total right now?
Mr. Chairman, I was going to ask you that at the end of this page.
Currently,
What? I'm at the end of my page. That's why I was asking.
it's at 407.5.
You said how much?
4075.
407,500. Yes, sir. 407,500.
Sounds
Okay.
like if your organization starts late in the alphabet, you're not going to get any money.
Okay. Next one would be Ivy Crown.
I move for
Community services.
5,000.
Second. Been moved by Commissioner Gage Watts for 5, seconded by the chair. Does that pass by acclamation?
Yes.
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 Next one would be JAG Family Resource. Going once, twice, 3 times, 0. Next one would be Louisiana Urban Gardening Initiative.
I don't have that one, Mr. President. I see Lakeside.
Lakeside didn't apply. Lakeside didn't apply.
And Loving Our
Loving Little Ones. Yeah, Loving All Little Ones, they didn't apply. So we should be down to the Louisiana Urban Gardening Initiative after that.
Move for $10,000 on Lakeside Gardening or Louisiana Garden. I'm sorry.
Louisiana Garden.
Second.
Been moved by Commissioner Hopkins, seconded by, I think there was Commissioner Lazarus for 10,000. Okay. Does that pass by acclamation?
Acclamation.
Yes.
All right. Mr. Clerk, that passes by acclamation. Next one I have is Martin Luther King Community Development Corporation. I'm gonna say I make a motion for 20,000.
Second.
Been moved by the chair, seconded by Commissioner Epperson. Does that one pass by acclamation?
Yes.
Yes.
That passes by acclamation, Mr. Clerk.
Yes.
Next one I have is Martin Luther King Health Center.
I move for the 20,000. Mr. Chair.
Been moved by Commissioner Epperson, seconded by somebody.
Stormy Gage
Is that
Watts.
Commissioner Gage Watts for 20,000? Does that pass by acclamation?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Mr. Clerk, that
Yes.
passes by acclamation. Haley, I see your hand up.
Yes, I just wanted, I missed what y'all did for MLK CDC. Could you repeat it for me? I'm sorry.
20,000. Good now? Next one would be Moortown Community Reunion.
I'll move for 2,000.
Second.
Been moved by Commissioner Gage White, seconded by Commissioner Epperson for 2,000 for the Moortown Community Reunion. Does that pass by acclamation?
Yes.
Yes.
Pass by acclamation, Mr. Clerk. Next one would be Northwest Louisiana Community Development Corporation. I move for the 20,000 on that one.
I'll
Commissioner,
second.
that's, we should have gone to that National Sorority of Phi Delta Kappa.
Oh, okay. We'll do that next then.
Okay, thanks.
All right. Been moved by the chair, seconded by Commissioner Epperson for 20,000 for Northwest Louisiana Community Development Corporation.
It was taken by Stormy Gage
Does that
Watts.
pass by acclamation?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. Mr. Clerk, that passes by acclamation. Now we'll go to the National.
Sorority of Phi Delta Kappa.
Mr. Chairman, can I ask a question, please?
Yes.
Can we get another number? Because we've got a couple coming up further down that are more important than I think than others. Yeah, I just want to make sure we've got enough funds to take care of those. Where are we at again?
Maybe we can ask Haley to give us a running total.
We keep her running
Each time
anyway.
we do
I'm
one,
gonna
just go
say, I
ahead.
feel like I'm running in circles all the time. 484,500 is what I have right now.
So we've got $70,000 or a little less than $70,000 right now. Is that correct? Left.
$65,500.
Okay. Because, Mr. Chair, if you'd let me, I'm concerned about, we've got Robinson Rescue, which I know is one we fund and is important to fund. Shreveport Green, a couple others. So I don't want to get us, well, we're spending everything. When we get down to this, there's no money.
So Shreveport Green did not apply.
Okay.
So you can take them off. They didn't apply. The Robinson Rescue, we've been giving them 35. And other big ticket item I see on here that we've been funding is,
You've got a Sisters International, Social Justice Civic League. Just some of the larger requests that are
United
outstanding.
Way on there also.
Looks like Shreveport Regional Arts Council has a large one. United Way is the largest one remaining.
Right.
Volunteers for Youth Justice is another one that's
Salvation Army.
yes.
well, let's swing through. Let's continue to swing through and see what the number is, and then we know what we got to cut on the second round.
Okay.
So we're at the National Sorority of
Phi Delta Kappa and
Phi Delta Kappa. And I made the motion for 5,000 a minute ago.
Second.
Been moved by the chair, seconded by somebody. I didn't know who it was.
I think that was Commissioner Epperson, and then also I think Commissioner Gage Watts may have also, but
Yes.
Okay. Does that one pass by acclamation?
Yes.
All right. Next one would be Northwest Louisiana Education and Leadership Training Foundation. Oh no, they didn't apply. Next one would be Northwest Louisiana Youth Golf. Going once.
7,500. I'll make the motion for 3,000.
3,000?
Yeah.
Been moved by Commissioner Gage Watts, and I'll second that 3,000.
Mr. Chairman, let me chime in just a second. The Youth Golf Committee has, they've been around for a while. They've done some great things for this community. Is it possible for us to keep them at 7,500?
All right, we on a pretty tight budget right now. Commissioner Carton, thank you for joining us. And if Commissioner Gage Watts makes restates her motion, we'll see how the vote rolls.
I restated for 7,000.
You said 7,500. Okay. And that's seconded by Commissioner Carton.
Yes.
So that one passed by acclamation?
No, that's a no vote.
No.
All right, roll call.
okay. Let's see. Let me make sure I've got this one down correct. We've got Commissioner Johnson.
Yes.
Commissioner Hopkins.
No.
Commissioner Cawthorn.
Yes.
Commissioner Gage Watts.
Yes.
Commissioner Epperson,
Yes.
and Commissioner Lazarus.
No.
Okay, that motion carries with 4 in support and 2 in opposition.
All right, next one is Oasis of Hope, Louisiana. I make a motion for $7,500.
Second.
Been moved by the chair, seconded by Commissioner Carthon for $7,500. Does that pass by acclamation?
Fine.
Roll call, please.
It's going to be Commissioner Johnson,
Yes.
Commissioner Hopkins,
Yes.
Commissioner Cawthorn,
Yes.
Commissioner Gage Watts,
Yes.
Commissioner Epperson,
Yes.
and Commissioner Lazarus.
No.
All right. That motion carries with 5 in support and 1 in opposition.
Next one would be Promotio Art Society.
What's the amount we have listed for them?
They requested 30,000, and in 2021 they got 10,000.
I make a motion for an additional 10 for this year, 22.
So you're doing it
Could
for
you repeat
10,000, or you're
that,
doing it
please?
for 20?
Say that again, Commissioner Johnson.
Are you saying you're making a motion for 10,000, or you're making a motion for 20,000?
Making a motion for 10,000.
Okay. Been moved by Commissioner Carthon, seconded by no one. So that died for lack of a second. Next one would be Providence House.
Move for 20,000.
Second.
Been moved by Commissioner Epperson for 20,000, seconded by Commissioner Gage Watts. Does that one pass by acclamation?
Yeah.
Yes.
That passes by acclamation, Mr. Clerk.
Thank you.
Next one would be Red River Cleanup, but that one doesn't qualify because they are in Bossier. So the next one would be Rise, Shreveport. Going once.
Hold on, Mr. President. Let me see. Make the motion for 3,000.
Second.
Been moved by Commissioner Gage White, second by Commissioner Epperson for 3,000 for Rise, Shreveport. Does that pass by acclamation?
Yes.
That passes by acclamation, Mr. Clerk.
Thank you.
Next one is Robinson Rescue.
Move for 35.
Second.
Moved by Commissioner Hopkins, seconded by Commissioner Epperson for 35 for Robinson Rescue. Does that one pass by acclamation?
Yes.
That passes by acclamation, Mr. Clerk.
Thank you.
Next one is Salvation Army, Boys and Girls Club.
Move for 25.
Second.
Second.
Moved by Commissioner Lazarus, seconded by Commissioner Epperson for 25,000 for Boys and Girls Club. Does that pass by acclamation?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. That passed by acclamation, Mr. Clerk. Haley, can you give me a total now?
Should be out of money.
597.5.
Okay. Salvation Army, the Merkel Center of Hope shelter.
Move for 25.
Second.
Second.
It's been moved with 25,000 for the Salvation Army, the Merkel Center of Hope shelter. Does that pass by acclamation?
Yes.
Next one would be setting children on the road to excellence score.
Move for 7,500.
Yeah, 7,500.
Yes.
Okay, I'll second that one. Moved by Commissioner Gage White, seconded by the chair for 7,500. Does that one pass by acclamation?
Yes.
Yes.
Next one would be Shady Grove Baptist Church number 2. Move for 10,000.
Second.
Been moved by the chair, seconded by Commissioner Carthon for 10,000 for Shady Grove number 2. Does that one pass by acclamation?
Yes.
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 Next one would be Shreveport Opera.
They asking for 4.
They asking for 7,500. We've been giving them 4.
Make a motion
Going
to
once.
continue with 4. 4.
Second.
Been moved by Commissioner Carthon for 4,000, second by Commissioner Gage White. Does that one pass by acclamation?
No.
Was that a no?
That's a no. That's a no vote.
Okay.
Oh, wait a minute.
Roll call.
How are we deciding the acclamation? Anyone from the group just can arbitrarily decide that we're gonna acclimate or what?
Acclamation.
Means we all agree.
So if
Yeah,
anyone
acclamation means we all
disagrees,
agree.
I know what it means.
If we disagree, then we just do roll call. That's all.
I got you. Okay.
We don't move on. We just do roll
Sorry for my
call.
tardiness. I've got a
So-
broad
All right,
lexicon.
roll call, Miss.
so
Ms.
we'll do a
Carthon, you
roll
got your
call.
iPad with
We'll do a roll call, and this one is for the Shreveport Opera.
Shreveport Opera. Yes.
Okay. Commissioner Johnson,
Yes.
Commissioner Hopkins,
No.
Commissioner Cawthorn,
Yes.
Commissioner Gage Watts,
Yes.
Commissioner Epperson,
you? Yes.
and Commissioner Lazarus.
No.
Okay, that motion carries with 4 in support and 2 in opposition.
Next one would be the Shreveport Regional Arts Council. Going once.
How much we have left?
We already over.
Okay. Well, then I moved to fund 20,000.
Second.
I'll make a substitute motion for 5,000.
Second.
Got a motion for 5,000 from the chair, seconded by Commissioner Epperson. We'll move on the substitute motion first, and then we'll go to the main motion if that fails. Roll call on the substitute motion.
Commissioner Johnson,
Yes.
Commissioner Hopkins,
No.
Commissioner Cawthorn,
No.
Commissioner Gage Watts,
Yes.
Commissioner Epperson,
Yes.
and Commissioner Lazarus.
No.
Okay, that motion does not carry. It's a 3-3. So that brings us to the main motion, which was or for the original motion rather, which was 20,000.
Mm-hmm.
I offer a substitute motion of 15.
We already got
Second.
a motion on the floor.
Got a substitute motion, an amended motion to the 20,000 to 15,000 by Commissioner Carton and seconded by Commissioner Hopkins. Roll call, please.
Okay, Commissioner Johnson,
No.
Commissioner Hopkins,
Yes.
Commissioner Cawthorn,
Yes.
Commissioner Gage Watts,
Yes.
Commissioner Epperson,
No.
and Commissioner Lazarus.
Yes.
Okay, I believe that motion carries with 4 in support and 2 in opposition.
All right. Next one is Shreveport Youth Boxing. Make the motion for 5,000.
Second.
Moved by the chair, seconded by Commissioner Gage Watts for 5,000 for the Shreveport Youth Boxing. Does that pass by acclamation?
Yes.
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 All right, that passes by acclamation, Mr. Clerk.
Okay.
Next one is Sisters International Restoration Crisis Center.
I'll make the request for 15,000. Make the motion for 15,000.
Second.
Been moved by Commissioner Gage White, second by Commissioner Epperson for 15,000 for Sisters. Does that pass by acclamation?
Yes.
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 That passes by acclamation, Mr. Clerk. Next one is Social Justice Civic League. I make the motion for 15,000 too.
Second.
Second.
Been moved by the chair, seconded by Commissioner Carton for 15,000. Does that pass by acclamation?
Yes.
That's yes for everybody? I
Yes.
just heard one person.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. Okay. That passes by acclamation, Mr. Clerk. Next one is St. Luke Episcopal Mobile Medical Ministry. And I'll make the motion for 6,000 on that one.
I'll second that.
Moved by the chair, seconded by Commissioner Gage West for 6,000 for St. Luke Episcopal Mobile Medical Ministry. Does that one pass by acclamation?
Yes.
Yes.
That's a yes, Todd? Okay. Because you muted, because I can't hear. All right. That passes by acclamation, Mr. Clerk. Next one would be Next one would be Steeple Success LLC.
I'll make the motion for 2,000.
Second.
Second.
Been moved by Commissioner Gage White, seconded by Commissioner Epperson for 2,000 for Steeple Success LLC. Does that one pass by acclamation?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Mr. Clerk, that one passes by acclamation. Next one I see is Teams, Training, Education, and Mediation for Students. Going once.
Hold on, I need
Twice.
them. I need them, Mr. President. Let me make a motion for 10,000, please.
Second.
Got a motion by Commissioner Gage White, second by Commissioner Epperson for 10,000 for Teams. Does that one pass by acclamation?
Yes.
That's fine.
All right. That passes by acclamation, Mr. Clerk. Next one is Theater of the Performing Arts of Shreveport.
Move for 10.
Second.
It's been moved by Commissioner Epperson, seconded by Commissioner Carton for 10,000. Does that one pass by acclamation?
Yes.
That passed by acclamation, Mr. Clerk. Next one is United Way of Northwest Louisiana.
It's for the 211.
How much extra?
Somebody
for
said they-
100,000. Haley, do you remember how much we paid to help them to do 211 to help stand that up?
80,000 to start it.
If you give me a second, I can look it up.
It was 80,000. Or
It'd been 80,000.
Okay, because I know we did it as a standalone ordinance
yes, we did.
instead of it being in the NGO.
Okay, remove it.
And I would like to remove it and put it in a standalone ordinance, and that way we can keep it consistent the way we started it. Commissioner Epperson, I see your hand up. You muted,
You
Commissioner.
muted,
Epperson.
Mr. Epperson.
You say we're going to remove this and put it in a separate
Have it as
order?
a standalone. Yeah, put it as a standalone ordinance.
And come out of the general
And
fund.
this is,
That's what we did. That's what we did with 211 when we first started to fund it. We had it as a standalone, and it's been a standalone all along. I don't know why it's getting grouped into the NGO right now.
okay. Is this 100,000 specifically to run the 211 program?
Yes.
Well, initially we funded it with 80,000, so I was going to actually see if we could do a separate ordinance funded for the same amount, and then keep it going.
No, yes, it is for the 211.
Okay, yeah, I was just
Yes.
wondering because I know they appears to have a pretty strong fundraising effort, you know, so not in competition with a lot of these other little small NGOs. Thank you.
Right. That's why I would like to remove it, because they do have a fundraising capabilities where some of these NGOs don't, and then we can put it in as an ordinance and then fund it from some other source.
Commissioner Johnson, I was able to pull that ordinance really quickly, and the ordinance was written for 120, and we paid it out of the oil and gas fund.
Okay. All right. That's why I wanted to try to fund it from another source instead of the riverboat fund.
And violates the doctrine of intergovernmental immunity.
All right. So do I have a motion to move it out of here? And
So move.
then moved by Commissioner Epperson, seconded by the chair, to remove the United Way request out of the NGO budget request and make it a standalone ordinance. Does that pass by acclamation?
Yes.
Yes.
Funding source will be oil and gas. Next one would be Urban Support Agency.
Move for 10,000.
Second.
Like to do a substitute motion for 5,000.
Second.
And moved by the chair, seconded by Commissioner Carthon for 5,000. We'll take the substitute motion first, and if it fails, we go to the original motion. Roll call, please.
Commissioner Johnson,
Yes.
Commissioner Hopkins. Is he?
He dropped
drop
out.
off?
He's gone.
Okay.
He had another
Commissioner-
meeting to go to.
Commissioner Cawthorn,
Yes.
Commissioner Gage Watts.
No.
Okay, Commissioner Epperson
Yes.
and Commissioner Lazarus.
Yes.
All right, that motion carries with, I believe, 4 in support, 1 absent, and 1 in opposition.
Next one is Volunteer for Youth Justice. Going once.
Make the motion for
Twice.
20,000.
Been moved by Commissioner Gage Watts for 20,000, and I'll second it. Does that one pass by acclamation?
Yes.
Yes.
That passes by acclamation, Mr. Clerk. Next one is W.E.B. Du Bois Child Enrichment Center. I'll make
We
a
funded them
motion
10.
for 7,500.
Second.
I'll second that.
It's been moved by the chair, seconded by Commissioner Carthon for 7,500 for W.E.B. Du Bois Enrichment Center. Does that pass by acclamation?
Yes, based on the name W.B. Du Bois.
That passes by acclamation, I think, Mr. Kirk, unless Commissioner Lazarus said no. I didn't look at his head shake or not.
No, that's fine.
Oh, well, we can do roll call. I mean, it doesn't matter.
No, it's
We
fine.
do roll call on it.
I'm good with it.
Oh, okay.
I'm
My
good.
bad.
Yeah,
All
I'm
right,
good with
next one is Woody's Home for Veterans. And this is not Dr. Wilson. I want to put that disclaimer out there.
it. Oh,
Going once, twice, 0. Next one is Youth Outreach Services. Going once, twice, 3 times, 0. Next one is YWCA.
Motion
Going
for
once.
5,000.
Yeah, we need to revisit youth outreach services. I'll call for it. Go ahead. I'll come back.
Okay. All right. I was moving too fast for you. So the YWCA, I heard a motion for 5,000. Is there a second?
Second.
You the one made the motion.
I'll second.
second.
Oh, wait a minute. We went back to it. I thought we was on YMCA. Oh,
We're on
went back to youth service.
YWCA.
Okay.
No, we're on YWCA.
Okay.
So motion by Commissioner Carthon, seconded by Commissioner Gage Watts for 5,000. Does that one
Okay.
pass by acclamation?
Yes.
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 Okay. Now we're gonna go back to Youth Outreach Services
Okay, that's
because
it. Okay.
Commissioner Gage Watts wants to.
Yes.
Came up
Thank
with a
you.
number yet? Okay.
Yes, I have a number. I would like to make the motion for 10,000 for
Second.
youth services.
Second.
Been moved by Commissioner Gage Watts, seconded by Commissioner Carthon for 10,000 for Youth Outreach Services. Does that one pass by acclamation?
Yes.
Yes. Thank
Okay.
you.
Yes.
That passes by acclamation, Mr. Clerk. And
Yeah.
we're done.
Mr. Chairman, I obviously I joined the meeting late, and that was a couple of groups I would like to give reconsideration to. How much do we allocate for Compassion for Lives?
Believe
Last year,
Compassion
0.
for Lives, I believe, was 5,000. 5,000 is what I have.
okay. Well, I'd like to make a motion to increase them to 12. Only because this is a new group that's a part of our makeup, our NGO makeup, and these people are literally doing hard work. Even with they got very strong personalities, and they're very doing a lot of volunteer work, but they're doing a lot of heavy lifting. And I think we need to give them some assistance in this local community because of the work they're doing. Can I get a second?
That one died for lack of a second.
Oh, God. All right. And can we get a reconsideration for Promotio Society for 5,000?
I can second that one.
Okay.
Oh, what's the size?
Got a motion for 5,000 for Promotio, seconded by the chair. Does that pass by acclamation, or we need roll call?
Yes. Acclamation.
It passes by acclamation. So add 5,000 to Promotio Art
Got it.
Society. Okay, Haley, where do we stand?
How much over budget are we?
I was to say, y'all don't do very well with the budget, do you? We're at 781.5. So that predicts you'll go into your fund balance about $230,000.
That's $230,000 deficit spending.
Yes.
231,500.
Can we raise the debt ceiling?
Mr. Chairman.
This is the projected revenue, Haley, based upon Shreveport making the decision of cutting out smoking in the riverboat and just the attendance on the boats.
Yes, sir. And I mean, it's just my best guess based on the trend. I mean, we could come in better, and that's always our hope. But on the budget, which is our budget, what we budgeted and what y'all have expended, what y'all budget to expend, we're going to go into the fund balance, 231,500. But y'all have a $900,000 fund balance, so it's
how much?
$900,000 fund balance.
931,000.
Well, I just said 900,000. I didn't give you
So 900. Okay.
Yeah,
900,000. Okay. All right.
So I mean, it's not the end. I mean, we can balance the budget with this. I just wanted to be open that you would be going into your fund balance.
Okay. Well, I'm going to say this to the committee. If you look at the chart, 2021, we got 1.7, almost $1.8 million requested. We recommended 734,000, and the adopted budget ended up being 854 because we had some people come from the floor. In 2020, we had $2.2 million requested, and we had an adopted budget of 977,000, and we paid out 458,000. So in this year we had $1.9 million requested, and we got it down to 781,000. I think we did an excellent job. We cut the request down $1.2 million, or $1.1 something million. And we do have an excellent fund balance in this account. So if we just stick tight to what we got on the sheet and not really do a lot of budget amendments on the floor, we should be in good shape. But if we feel that we're going to be doing a bunch of budget amendments from the floor, then we probably need to cut some of these numbers down. And I think everybody knew that this meeting was today, and they could have been a part of it to offer their suggestions on how we do this, because this has to be done by October 19th, I think, is when it's going to publication. So I think we did a pretty good job. We could have probably hit it down a little bit more, but I don't think we would have got below $700,000. Commissioner Epperson, I see your hand.
Yes, sir, Mr. Chairman. I think we did an excellent job. This is money very well spent for a lot of groups that's doing a lot of yeoman work that helps this parish out tremendously. And I'm a firm believer, whether they had a smoking ban or not, as soon as everybody get up to speed, they're going to get back into those casinos. I've seen people down there on oxygen gambling. So you're not going to stop that. I believe we're going to be in good shape. I think we should stick to what we put here today and present it to the full body, and let's move forward. And I think we'll do well in 2022.
Thank you. Anyone else? So I'll entertain a motion to accept what we put together today and to send it to the full body.
So move.
Been moved
Second.
by Commissioner Gage Watts, seconded by Commissioner Everson, to take the numbers that we came up with today to the full body. Does that pass by acclamation or do we need roll call?
Yes.
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 Seems like that passes by acclamation, Mr. Clerk.
I like that.
All right.
Move for adjournment.
Next item.
That brings us to the
Motion
next
been made
item,
to
is just
adjourn?
adjournment.
Second.
Motion been made to adjourn by Commissioner Everson, seconded by Commissioner Gage Watts. Bye, everybody. See you in about less than an hour.
Right.